So I need to talk to y'all about something. I recently went to an event and there were about 1,000 people there. And of the couples that were there, about 95% of them were black men with non-black women.
Women. When are you going to learn? When are you going to understand that you, especially you black women, are not the prize? It's funny how you women are going to these venues. You're going to parties, going to functions, clubs. Some of you still do bars. You go into attractions where you're trying to attract the opposite sex, like men. But you're really finding out the hard truth. And the hard truth is what? The men aren't there. Men are not showing up. Men are not showing up at these venues. Men are not showing up at clubs. Men are not showing up at these bars. Men are not showing up. So you have a whole bunch of women looking at each other saying, where are all the men? Really? Stay to the end and find out why there are no men at these venues and men are not showing up. Coming up next. Welcome to Rewind, my new online digital platform. Before we get started, I want you to do one thing. I want you to hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when a video comes out each and every week. Also, if you haven't, check out my new hit novel, The Third Rail by me, Tommy Handsome, available on Amazon.com. Online dating will never be the same. Online dating can get you killed. Check out my new hit suspense novel, The Third Rail, available on Amazon.com. Now let's get right to the chase about women not finding dates, women not going out, women moving to major cities. And when they go to these major cities, they find out what? There are no men. There are no available black men because most women are looking for black men. So they go into the cities. They don't see any men. Men are not clapping for them. They go into these functions. Men are not showing up at these functions. What's going on? Something is wrong when men are not showing up to functions where women are. Usually it's when women show up at parties, women are at the club, or women are at these other venues, men are going to show up like crazy. You're going to have places where women go in these places for free. Women don't pay a dime. They don't pay anything. Men pay a cover charge, but not women. But it got to a point that women are showing up and there are no men. So then women are saying, well, let me go to church. And I did 2 videos on where are the men, the black men in the black church. And I showed you there are no men at the church either. So where are women going to find these guys? Nowhere. Let's give a round of applause for nowhere. Nowhere. Nothing. And we ought to know they're all saying that nothing from nothing leaves nothing. And these women are left with nothing. So I remember back in the days, in the 60s and the 70s, when they talked about the sexual revolution. You can have a sexual revolution because they were what? Women at these sexual revolutions. Free sex, and there was drugs, and everybody's doing their own thing during the 60s and 70s. And then men can find women for casual encounters. Men can find women if they want to go further in the relationship in terms of marriage. These were the things that happened back then. What's happening now where women, it's like for the first time, I'm talking about a bunch of women collectively are lonely. Women are alone. Women can't take it. We as human beings are creatures that need to belong. We need to belong to a group, to a club. We need to belong to people like ourselves. That's why you see a lot of people in church, because it's a feeling of acceptedness. And we as people want to be accepted. But what happens when men don't care? Men don't give a you know what. Men are doing it alone. Men are happy doing it alone. Men are happy being out by themselves. One thing about men, and I said this before, men have hobbies. I mean, we can do things to keep ourselves occupied. Women can't. Women need that sense of belonging. Women need to be held, nurtured. Women need to be and feel protected. And when there's no man there, women are losing their damn minds.
Single for another 2 years, and that's what it is. Because the person that is for me is going to take me right now at being a little over 300 pounds. Because then in the future, when I look at you, I can say you deserve me now at my best. Because this isn't my best. My best is yet to come. But you should earn and deserve me at my best. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't want to put the work into people that don't look like they're worth.
And then you have women like these women that simply don't care. They just want to go to work, go home. They don't care about the way they look. They don't care about their physical appearance. And they expect the man to all of a sudden mystically and magically appear. And if that happens, hey, that's fine, because they won. But a lot of times, women are losing. Women are getting the L. Women don't understand that we as men, like I said before, we're visual creatures. We see things. We like what we see. We can sit on the park bench and look at women all day long. Now that the weather's getting warmer, a lot of men are doing that. But what's happening is a lot of these women that don't fit that bill are being passed over. A lot of these women that don't look a certain way are being passed over. But it seems that more and more black women are falling into this. More and more black women are lonely. 80% of black women not married and alone. But now you're seeing this interracial, I don't want to say divide, but you're seeing this interracial thing going on when black men are dating white women, Hispanic women, Indian women, Asian women. I mean, you're seeing this all the time. Where does that leave the plight of the black women? Where that leaves women, black women today? So now you have black women who still don't get it. Black women who still want to do their own thing. Black women say, well, I don't need a man. I don't mean a man and this and that. But these are the same black women that are lonely. These are the same black women that keep complaining. And they complain over and over again. And you women don't get it. You have to wake up. Because say for argument's sake, this is 2024. What's going to happen to the plight of black women in 2030, in 2032, in 2034? What's going to happen to you women? Are black women becoming a dying breed? Are black women becoming extinct because other women are taking their place with the black man? Tell me what you think, and tell me what you think in comments. Put in comments, what do you think black women, their plight of their livelihood is going to be in the future? Are they going to be more and more interracial dating? Are black women going to go to the other side and date more and more white men and Asian men, or any other men in that case? Most black women who grew up in a nuclear family where there was two parents and the kids, they want a black husband. They want somebody that looks like them, that represent them when they was growing up. But when women have these mindsets, when women are becoming know-it-alls, when modern women are going after this feminist idea and it's not working, but they keep doing the same thing over and over because they trying to do what? Outwit the devil. It's not working. So why are you women still doing the same thing over and over and getting the same results over and over? Because your women are hard-headed, and it goes back to your mother, to you, and then your kids that are daughters over and over. See how the thing keeps repeating itself and it's still not working? And you're still doing these things that think is working? But why are white women working? Why are white women finding the solution? Why are Hispanic women finding the solution? Why are Asian women finding the solution? But black women still can't figure it out. Ladies, gentlemen, you want an unfiltered analysis of videos just like this one? Become a handsome maniac by hitting that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when a video comes out each and every week. Put in comments if you are dating someone outside your race. Put in comments if you have your passports. Put in comments how many times you have used your passports. And let's get the conversation started. You're watching Rewind.